Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to FPL Connect. As you know, this is the show for the masses of the FPL community. Wherever we just come in and then we compete at that highest level of the Fantasy Premier League game. Where are we at now? We are looking forward to the double game week. Yes, we're getting the double game week 37, baby. That is the final game week of the season. It's the final double game week of the FPL. So we are now left with the single game week after this game week, and then the season has ended. Those who have done pretty well will collect their awards, will collect their everything. Happy for them. I didn't do pretty well, but then I'm proud of what I did. But then I didn't do so well to an extent that FPL can give me some prizes to say, oh wow, like you are the champion of the world, But then I've set myself some targets, and so far I'm meeting those targets, so I'm quite happy with myself. I'm quite happy with the margin that I have placed for myself, which was to finish below 1 million. I know some people say that, well, it's so easy to be below 1 million, but for me, I didn't see it that way. I still don't see it that way because I'm still fighting to stay in top million. And then I'll set new goals for next season. I'll be more familiar with the game, I think. And then I'll start banging them up. So guys, we are going to look at game week 36, how we performed. Because we are still continuing that green arrow streak, guys. So that's just a spoiler alert there that we are still on the green arrow streak, and it's so happy to see this happening. We're hoping for more in the double game week 37. So this double game week, guys, it's either you make it or you break it. So sometimes I feel like it's better to just stay safe, to just play it safe than to go risky or anything, because you can't really have a chance to fix it because it's just a single game week after that and it's done. So if you mess it up, it may just tint the whole thing that you have worked so hard for. So just don't try to overdo it, guys. It's just a double game week, the last double game week. But then if you are confident in your moves and they are risky, then you can go for it. At the end of the day, it's just the game. That's what people say, But then we know that most of us take it a bit more serious at times. That's how we do it for the whole year, you can't just play a game for a whole year without caring or without doing anything. So let's dive in, guys, and see the plans that we have for the double game week 37 and how we have performed in game week 36. Alright, guys, so this is how we performed in game week 36 to keep our green arrow streak on the run, to keep it on going now. I think it's the fourth time now, fourth or third. I think it's the fourth time, but then it's going. That is what matters. I think it's the third time actually, but it's good. That's what matters. Excuse me. So the average points were 71. We got 96 points, which is quite good. We are 20 points above the average points. The highest points were 157. Wow, big up to whoever that is. Our gaming rank is also under 1 million, which is quite good. We did only one transfer, guys. And that transfer was for us to get in Sun for the double game week. And Sun really did well, I think. Yeah, he did pretty well. So let's see how we performed, guys. We got Henderson in goal for a 6-pointer. We got Gabriel in defense for a 7-pointer. Dallo didn't give us anything. And the thing with Dallo, I think this is the fourth game week or the third game week that I'm having him, and he has never given me anything. Nothing. He just gets you 1 point or 0 points. That's all he does. I'm so mad at him, really. I'm so mad at that. But then I'm hoping that in this coming double game week, he will do something better, you know what I mean? And then he has Virgil van Dijk. He hasn't kept any clean sheet either, so he hasn't been doing anything for me. So I'm just not happy with him. And then the midfield have been really awesome for me, really. So I had Son, who got 7 points, Saka 10 points, Palmer was my vice captain, he got 8 points, Gordon got 6 points. They say that Gordon cannot perform away from home, but then I believe in the boy. And I know why people are saying that, because the stats are showing that he couldn't perform in those past game weeks, but then I believe that now they really have something strong to fight for, which is the top seven. Yeah, the top seven. For them to qualify for the Europa League or the Conference League, whatever. So I really believe in Gordon. Like they will really fight. So up front, Calvin Lewin got 8, which is good. Darwin got in as a sub, so he got 1 point. Haaland, I bought Haaland actually. I bought Haaland last week for the as the captain. I bought him because I wanted him to captain the ship, and boy did he deliver. Boy, what did he do? Look at that, 42 points. Massive. The last time I got such a big haul of points for my captain, well, I was with Palmer. The day he got 26 points, and then that was 52 points for my captain. Bro, I was so happy for that one. So I had Fernandez in, but then he didn't play. So Calvin was my number one on the bench because I wasn't sure if he was going to start because he was injured in the last match that I actually put him up to play. He didn't play at all, and then so in this game week I thought it's away first of all, so like they may not get him into the field because it's away, but then they did get him, and boy, he scored a penalty. Wonderful. And then that's the rest of my bench. Pickford, I didn't expect him to keep a clean sheet away from home, and he didn't. I'm happy that I put him on the bench. Trusty got a 1 pointer. Totti was up against City, so I didn't even try to picture him up front there. So that's my automatic substitution, guys. But we really did well. The team was looking very good. But is the team also good for the double game week? Let's see. This is how our team is lining up, and I have only one free transfer. So in goal, I have Pickford up against Sheffield United. I did think of changing the goalkeeper to go for a double game week goalkeeper, and the only goalkeeper that I will think of going for that may keep a clean sheet is Petkovic of Chelsea. But then I started to think that he's playing 2 away games, and it's not easy to just keep a clean sheet away. So to go for him for a -4, I don't think it will really help me. Like, I don't think there's a goalkeeper out there who can obviously keep a clean sheet that easily at this point. So I'm just not really thinking of going taking a hit for a goalkeeper. So I'm going to choose Pickford, whom I think has a better chance of keeping a clean sheet at home to Sheffield United. So defense, I have Darlow is up against Newcastle and Arsenal, and both fixtures are at home, so I'm really hoping that he can try to do me well. But then, these things of favoring teams. So as a Chelsea fan, I want them to lose both their games, but then in FPL, I'm just hoping for something, And then I have Gabriel up against Man U. I hope he can keep a clean sheet up against them, but also I have Fernandez in there. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation. Then I have Totti, who's at home to Crystal Palace. So I had to put Van Dijk on the bench for this one. So I have Totti in at home to Crystal Palace. And then in the midfield, I have Gordon with Brentford and Man U. Well, I'm really expecting something from Gordon, so I'm happy with him. Palmer is my vice captain. He's away to Forest and Brighton, so I'm also expecting something from Palmer. I think Chelsea are really on a good run of form. Bruno Fernandes, well, I heard that he's training, so he should be okay for the weekend. I hope so. I'm just going to wait to hear from his boss, and then if he's okay, then I'm keeping him. But then if he's not, then I'll have to sell him. I can't put him on the bench because the only reason why he's in my team is for the double game week. And then we have Son up against Burnley and City, and the fixtures are both at home, so I'm happy with them. Then you have Saka up against Man U away. Then Haaland is my captain, and oh, by the way, I'm going to activate my triple captaincy, guys. Like, it's the only chip left for me to play, so I'm going to activate it no matter what. And then I have covered Lewin up against Sheffield United at home, so I'm happy with him, really. I'm happy with him. So how can we make the team stronger? So my thought is just to get someone in the defense, someone with a double game week. So it was either to choose between Gabriel, Totti or Van Dijk. So I just think I'll take Totti out because his game after this one is up against Liverpool, and I don't see him keeping a clean sheet up against Liverpool. And it's also not going to be easy to keep it up against Palace, so I'm just going to take him out. I think I'll go. So I was a bit undecided on Gvardiol or Porro, but then I'm going to go for the men at home. Spurs are playing both their games at home, so I'm going to go for Porro. Also, I don't want City to win the league, so I'm hoping they will drop some points. So in that case, then I'll have to go for the other guy, which is Porro, because I'm hoping that they will help to keep City at bay a bit, so that Arsenal can get the league for us. You know what I mean? Because what Pep is doing here is not good, guys. Like he's turning the league into the Farmers League now. So I'm just hoping that they can stop him. Even if it's this one, then that's okay. So I'm rooting for Arsenal to get the league this season, guys. I really am. So that's the plan. I'm just planning to change Totti to Pedro Porro. I think Porro is still the best defense in Tottenham because of his ability to take set pieces and to go forward. He has been poor lately, but then I still believe in those qualities that he has. So in the middle there we have them guys that are still there, and I think also I'm going to change Darwin. I was thinking, I'll change Darwin for Jackson. I'm going to change Darwin for Jackson. I'm thinking I could go for Isak, but then Isak now has competition in Wilson. And I'm just trying to go differential. I think Chelsea are on a better run of form than Newcastle, really. So I'm going to go for Darwin with Isak. Those are my two plans for this game week, and as I'm planning to take a hit. I thought of this guy Petro of Brighton. I really thought of him, but then Brighton have really not been convincing at all. They're at all. If I was on a bench post, I would really get him and just put him there on the bench, But I'm not, so those are my plans, guys. So I'm going to change Totti for Pedro Porro and then take a hit for Jackson to free Darwin. But I'll have to wait first for the press conferences so that I can hear if Bruno Fernandes is fit to go. But then if he is not fit to go, then I have another decision to make, because now I'll have to sell him to get a midfielder. At the moment, I really don't know whom I would go for. I really don't know whom I would go for. Maybe I'll go for the likes of Foden if I have to sell this guy out. Or I can go for Gallagher. Just a lot, guys. So in the midfield, I really don't know whom I would go for, but then I would try to be as differential as I can in the midfield. The same as... guys, this is how my team is looking up. I don't know what I'm saying at the moment. I'm just tired. It's early in the morning. Just woke up. About to have my breakfast after this. And then, I'll put up the video out there, guys. Alright, let's hope this pays off. Let's hope everything pays off. Thank you.